Hey everybody, it's Jason the Total Drama Fan, and I have a very exciting video for all of you lovely people out there. So, I've gotten a few different titles on physical media over the past couple of weeks that I wanted to do a video on, but I didn't feel like they were substantial enough to give each one their own separate video. So, in this video, I'm going to kill not one, nor two, but 5 birds with one stone by doing a video on 5 titles that I've got on DVD and Blu-ray. Mostly DVD because there's only one Blu-ray in this video. Over the past few weeks, and I'm going to show you the packaging and stuff, and I'm also going to describe my basic thoughts on each of the releases. First off, we have The Loud House Relative Chaos Season 2 Volume 1, released, of course, by Paramount and Nickelodeon. So, The Loud House is, of course, a really good show, and when this DVD was first announced, I wanted to do a review of it as soon as I was able to buy myself a copy of it. But my friend Ryan from the YouTube channel Ryan's Treasures already did a really good job reviewing this. He basically talked about every single thing that I wanted to talk about in case I were to do a video about this DVD. So I decided to scrap that review because I didn't want to repeat a lot of the stuff that Ryan had already said in his review of the DVD set. So I'll just give you my basic thoughts. Really good episodes that are on this DVD set. The AV quality is really good for only being in standard definition, but there are no special features and there are minimalistic menus as a trade-off for that. Still, it is a pretty nice release. I would definitely recommend it just for the episodes alone. I got it at Walmart for $12. So, it comes inside a slipcover, but it's not that spectacular of a slipcover. It's just a flat recreation of the artwork that's on the normal DVD case underneath. So that is unfortunate that they didn't put any embossed elements on the slipcover or anything cool like that. But, you know, the artwork is pretty nice looking. My copy, so I also have Season 1 Volume 2. It used to have a slipcover on it, but my copy doesn't. But I don't really mind because of the fact that the slipcover is just a flat recreation of the artwork that's on the actual case in that set too. I don't have Season 1 Volume 1 yet, but I do plan on getting it at some point, like I mentioned before. So, yeah. Here's the front, left side, right side, and the back of the slipcover. Here is the actual case. Once again, like I mentioned earlier, the artwork is pretty much the same as on the slipcover. I already took the wrapping off of the case so I could watch the episodes. So let's just open it up. So yeah, pretty nice looking artwork inside the front, not the front because this is the inside. This is pretty nice looking artwork inside the case. And just like on the previous DVDs for the show, they list the episodes that are included on both discs. Sadly, but not surprisingly, both discs are the boring gray disc that Paramount uses on their DVDs nowadays. Wow, this case does not want to get inside the slipcover. There. Alrighty. Next off, we have a Goofy movie, part of the Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection. So this DVD has been in print for a very long time. It came out in August of 2000, if I remember correctly. My stepbrother Richard, who has his own YouTube channel, got this DVD for me at Winco, of all places, if you can believe that. The release has pretty nice special features. It has a bonus episode of Goof Troop calling all goofs, which I don't really think is that cool of a feature anymore, since it's on the Volume 2 DVD set for Goof Troop, which I have. But it also has a Goofy success story, an episode of the Disney Anthology series that hasn't been released on DVD since, as well as the movie's theatrical trailer. Unfortunately, the movie is in pan and scan, as opposed to its original widescreen aspect ratio. It did get a Blu-ray release a couple months ago in its proper ratio, but it's a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and like I said before, I think the Disney Movie Club is a big scam, so Disney could try to get you to spend more of your money on them. So, yeah. Hopefully that Blu-ray release will get a retail version soon, with special features on it, because that would be really nice if they did that. But until then, I do have the movie on DVD. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here is the inside. It has pretty nice looking artwork on the disc, because this is a really old DVD release, and this was back when Disney actually put artwork on their DVDs. And because this is a new copy, the chapter insert that originally came with this DVD is not in here anymore. Instead, we have a Disney Movie Rewards code, which I already redeemed. Next off, we have 3 titles that I got at FYE, a really cool store for all different kinds of pop culture related merchandise, including toys, pop vinyl figures, books, CDs, video games, and of course, DVDs and Blu-rays. So, FYE was having the sale where they had a bunch of used Disney titles, and if you bought 2 of them, the third one would be $1. So of course I took advantage of that deal, and then ended up getting 3 Disney titles to expand my collection of Disney releases, which I'm sure Ryan will be really happy about. First off, we have Hercules on Blu-ray. Really good AV quality for this movie, and a really good movie too, one of the more underrated Disney films in my opinion. But unfortunately, the special features are very lackluster. We have a sing-along, a music video, and 1 featurette about the making of the movie, and nothing else. Just those 3 extras. But, it's nice to have the movie on Blu-ray. It is on Netflix, but it won't be for much longer because, Disney Plus. So anyway, here's the front, spine, and the back. Unfortunately, my copy doesn't have the slipcover that originally came on top of this on it. But, it's something I can live without. Here is the inside. Because this is a used copy, the digital copy code insert is not in here. But we do have the 2 discs, which, of course, are the boring-looking discs that Disney uses on their more recent physical media releases. So here's the Blu-ray and the DVD. Next off, we have The Emperor's New Groove, the Ultimate Groove Edition. This is a really nice DVD to have, because this one is unfortunately out of print. So, this isn't the first time I've owned The Emperor's New Groove on physical media. Here, let me go get it. I also have the New Groove edition that came out back in 2005. This DVD is basically disc 1 of this set with updated trailers. So, naturally, when I found this version at FYE, I was all like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that, so I bought it. Along with the other 2 titles that I said that I got at FYE. Just for comparison's sakes, here's what it looks like on the New Groove edition. The reason why my copy looks like this is because it was old library stock that was discarded, and I bought it at a swap meet in Sonora, California. So here's the front, spine, and the back, and the disc. The disc itself is official, but everything else isn't because, you know, libraries, they tend to reprint older artwork by photocopying it from a printer, and it doesn't look as good, and they put their own library stuff, like phone numbers and addresses and stuff on there. So, you know, not the best copy that I could possibly have, even barring the fact that this is not the 2-disc collector's edition. So, yeah, this is a really nice one to have. It came out in 2001, only a couple months after the movie was released, and then a few years later we got this version, which was basically just disc 1 of this set with updated trailers, like I mentioned earlier. And the movie did also get a Blu-ray release, but sadly, there are no special features on it. The DVD that's included in the combo pack is a direct recycling of this DVD set, minus the label art on the disc, which they unfortunately changed to, you guessed it, a boring gray disc. But the actual Blu-ray doesn't have any of the special features from this set, which is very unfortunate. And a very surprising thing too, since Disney usually puts more special features on their Blu-rays than they do on their DVDs, since Blu-rays can hold more storage space, and also because Disney likes to show off how awesome Blu-ray is in their advertising. Or at least they used to. They've slowed down on that nowadays. Now the digital media has taken over as the main type of home media that people buy. But, you know, it's nice to have this DVD set, and now that I have this DVD set, I am going to get rid of this one soon. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of how this is packaged. It's only a 2-disc set, but here's the Goofy Movie DVD for direct comparison. It's twice the size of a normal DVD case, even though it's only a 2-disc set. So they could have easily just made it a standard DVD case with a flipper. But, you know, it is what it is. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And here is disc 1 and disc 2. Very weird style of casing indeed. And it also comes with an insert. The inside is an introduction from Thomas Smotzer. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. So I really do apologize if I did pronounce it incorrectly. But anyway, he was the president of Walt Disney Feature Animation at the time. Then we have a chapter selection and a brief description of some of the special features that are on here. So yeah, that's pretty nice that they did that. And last but oh boy, not least, we have Phineas and Ferb, The Fast and the Phineas. A compilation DVD featuring 5 episodes of the show. 5 22-minute long episodes, not just 11-minute segments. So yeah, this is a pretty nice DVD release to have. The main reason why this is such a cool DVD release is because it has the original pitch for the show that was made by Dan Povenmire, one of the show's 2 creators. It's a really cool featurette, and I'm really surprised that they put something like this on a DVD release for a Disney Channel show. Even more so, a compilation disc. Yes, but this DVD isn't without its problems. Not only is it just a compilation disc and not like a season release, but the episodes are unfortunately in pan and scan, as opposed to the widescreen aspect ratios they were created in. The pan and scan ratio was how the episodes originally aired on TV, and this DVD came out in 2008 when HD TVs weren't as common as they are now, so I can understand why Disney released it like this, but it's still really unfortunate. This and the second Phineas and Ferb DVD that came out, The Days of Summer, this is the first DVD that they released, Fast and the Phineas, are the only Phineas and Ferb DVDs that I currently have in my collection. I'm hoping that one day we'll get a complete series set for Phineas and Ferb like the one for Gravity Falls that came out from Shout Factory. But until then, if you want your retro Phineas and Ferb fix, you'll have to go with the compilation disc, which are still currently in print, by the way. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. One thing that really boggles my mind about this DVD set is the rating is TVY7, when the show is rated TVG, and it has the correct rating on the disc. But anyway, here's what it looks like inside. They actually put artwork on the disc, which is really nice. And we have another Disney Movie Rewards code. This one is a very old one, so I'm pretty sure it was already redeemed by whoever owned this last. And because this is a DVD release for a Disney Channel show, of course they have to have shameless plugging for a lot of the live-action Disney Channel stuff that was on at the time. So you could tell that this insert was more kid-oriented than the more generic-looking other Disney Movie Reward codes. I'm pretty sure that if you were to buy this DVD now, it would most likely have the newer Disney Movie Rewards code, like the one that was on the Goofy Movie DVD that I showed you guys. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment on the video. Let me know what your favorite of these DVDs and Blu-rays are. Well, technically there's only one Blu-ray in the collection, but still. And the link to Ryan's video about the Loud House's new DVD release will be in the description, because he pretty much said everything in that video that I wanted to say if I had done my own review of this DVD set for the show. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.